Come on, why does it choose now to act up? Boy, may I tell you, say crosses, yo. No filter. I alone. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, let's do this now. Hold on. This thing is just driving me crazy. I just want you to listen to something. Morning. I know it's early, but I have nothing to do.
David, after 10, and this lady is texting me and calling my phone after 10 in the night here in Jamaica. So therefore, overseas is after 11. Lorraine, please understand, we had a conversation today. I spoke to you respectfully. When I talk to you like that, I was not looking a friend or anything. That is just who I am. I just speak to every single soul that I come in contact with, even those that I know are problems. I just speak to them in that manner because of the type of individual that I am. So please don't think anything of it. Don't call my phone. Don't text my phone or anything. Okay, and I have to say thank you so much for the publicity. Guys, I receive an email and someone reached out to me via WhatsApp to say that they will be sending some money to their daughter, and the daughter will be taking that money to buy some stuff for me in July. And I just hope that those two persons that reach out to me already, I really hope and pray that I will get the assistance from them. But you know what's the funny thing? I'm thinking about something tonight. I am on social media now for over 2 years, and I am doing something like this, not the first time. And the first time I decided that I'm going to come and I'm going to speak about it on my platform, this lady now take it up on her head, reach out to me and everything, and having big discussion about it. So I was saying to myself tonight, you know what? I'm going to give this lady something to talk about. And when I said I'm going to give her something to talk about, I'm going to give her something to talk about, because clearly I realize, and I always say it, anytime they see anybody, coming on social media, want to do anything or saying anything, and once that person is associated to a particular individual, I realize that they always take it and try to twist it, hang it, and do all sort of stuff with it. I am listening out for the recording, because I know that the telephone conversation that we had this evening, it was recorded. So I'm listening out for it to come forth. But understand, Lorraine, that I am that type of person. No matter what the circumstance that I face, I am always respectful to people. I don't disrespect people. I don't call names. I try my best to don't do that. So I know that the conversation, you might think that, okay, I was reaching out to her, I have her. No, lady, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. So please, don't text me. Don't call me.
This is what happened when you entertain these people.
She sent me a message since night saying that why I have up her picture, and I put out her number. And I was going to reply to it, and I decided that I'm not going to reply to it, I just kiss my teeth. And I said I wasn't going to change it. But then I remember something. For every single soul that I post something for, when I post the numbers, I always black it out. I don't put out person's telephone number or anything. And at times, I don't know if you all realize, when I'm posting His Majesty pictures or AD, I tend to cut off some part of their image. And I said, oh, you know what? Let me do the same to her like I do to all the others. So if you realize, I adjust the image, but don't think anything of that either, lady. Don't think that is soft or naive or anything like that. It is just out of respect, and I'm just treating you the same way like how I treat others, okay? So don't think anything of it. It was a pleasure, as I said to you this evening, it was a pleasure speaking to you, but please, don't text my phone, especially after 10 at night. No text my phone now was there.
I'm gonna let you guys listen to the conversation, right? Crockery teeth call lady in the dark, and this is what she get now. Okay, this is the end result of her having a conversation with this woman. Hold on, right? So that's why you don't entertain these people, because them is crosses. Now listen to this. I'm trying to get rid of the ads. Let me turn it down first, because I don't want YouTube forever heart attack.
S'mores, a bite better. Meet Litter Robot, the revolutionary self-cleaning litter box that eliminates the chore of scooping.
Okay. Give me a minute. Good morning, my wonderful lifers. Good morning. This is why you don't entertain these people. Because listen to this.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. So today, while I was at work, I got a missed call. So after work, I decided to return the missed call. And people, the missed call was from someone that I didn't expect to call me at all. The missed call was from Lorraine Brown on social media, the blogger Lorraine Brown that is always cussing out Auntie Donna. She called me. Now, people, when I returned the call and everything, at first I did not pick up who I was speaking to. So she let me know who she was talking to, and I was like, okay then. We had a discussion. The discussion started off because she wanted to know what them do me, why I'm always living on her name, on their name, and everything. I said, what you talking about? She said, why we always cuss them out on social media. I said, cuss out who? She started to say who she was referring to, and she was saying that she was told that I'm always on them. I said, whosoever said that to you, they gave you the information.
Morning, Apollinia.
Because anybody that I live on social media is Auntie Donna, Marcia, and His Majesty. So anybody who is going to tell you that I'm living off, I'm riding you, or I'm always talking about you on social media, they're not giving the information correctly. So she was there when we first started to talk. She sounded so aggressive. She sounded angry. At one point, it sounded like she was shouting on the phone. Eventually, she realized that I wasn't flustered or anything. She realized that I was calm. So I realized that the tone started to go down a bit. And people, I can tell you something, and this is what people don't understand, You see, at times, the way you treat a certain situation will determine the outcome. I said to her while I was talking to her, I said, maybe you're taping this conversation, and I hope that whatever we discuss,
blessed rise,
you bring it out as it is. And everything. I am someone, I won't go into details as to everything that we discuss and so forth. But I said to her that I hope that you come out and you speak about it.
Remember to thank God for waking you up this morning. Everybody remember to praise the Lord and say thank you for waking you up this morning.
Like what really happened? Because I know that some people on social media, they will come and they will fabricate stories and everything. They won't come and tell the truth as it is. I don't know if she's one of those individuals. And I said to her that I hope. What she said is that I am biased because anytime any other person on social media say anything on their platform or do anything, especially when it comes on to a certain individual here in Jamaica, me and the other bloggers, we come out, we defend her, we cuss them out and all of that, and we don't know anything about them. I said, okay, and everything. I said, really? I even mentioned to her the other day that I did something, and Anna, we all know that we could talk about Anna from time to time. And I said to her, when I realized that Anna did the funeral for Miss Mabel, I came out and I said, good job. And even last year when she did the back to school, I came out and I speak about that also and everything. So while I was speaking to her, and everything, I listened to her carefully. And she explained certain things. And I'm going to be honest. You see, when you talk to her, when I was talking to her, and the type of person that I see on social media, it sounds like a different person. I'm talking about when she calmed down. Please ignore my dogs outside. When she calmed down and her tone changed, she sounded different. She wasn't aggressive. She didn't sound like the angry lady that you always see on social media. So I'm wondering who really is Lorraine? That is what I'm really wondering. So we had the discussion. We speak about everything. What she said that caught my attention was when she said that I write people on social media because I wanted to start my charity. I had to explain to her that, sorry, I am doing this from 2020. I am I didn't tell her that I'm a trained teacher. From 2020 during COVID, I used to teach students who them never did a Ghana school. They used to be at home. I had a group. It was just 4 of them that I assisted and everything. I was working from home, but what I used to do, I work at nights because during COVID, then a business when you want to complete the task, they just want to know that whenever you go back in office, you bring your reports, you complete what you're supposed to complete, and if you're supposed to do how much online session, you do it, and so forth. So I explained that to her. I explained to her that even last year, I help individuals with back to school and even Christmas. I even mentioned how me get my little Christmas money and how me buy people baby stuff and grocery out of it. Those are things that I don't discuss on social media because I don't think it's important for social media to know all of that. But I mention it because here is a woman.
I like it.
Sorry guys, hold up, let me turn it down. Because you know there's commercials. I don't want to get myself in no trouble with the commercial and the this and the that.
The prices blow my mind.
Here is a woman. And this is the reason why at times I don't believe it's good for people to share certain information on social media, because here is a woman. She listened to the video that I did. She was saying that I saw it start where people come and people say they now go want no money and them are going to take this stuff, them go downtown, go sell. When she said that, when I listen to her video and I hear that part, because when I reach home, I have to listen to it. It wasn't just a little piece I listen. I don't even listen to everything yet. I have to laugh. I have to laugh when we hear that part because clearly this woman don't know me who. She don't know who I am. But people, one thing for sure, what I realize that is happening on social media is that what is taking place with us bloggers is really and truly affecting people. Really and truly affect people. Yes. Because if she's going to call me and say, well, Sophie do me, and she start to defend Sophie and say everything, I don't know anything about Sophie, you know. I just spoke about what Sophie did, just like any other bloggers that did it on their platform.
Exactly.
But she called me and she have the discussion. No, I have to wonder, and I said it before, at times on social media, we are the ones that contribute to a lot of the things that happen. And let me tell you why I said we are the one, because if I did not do that video about Sophie, this lady would never call me. When she called me, she would never be so upset like she want to trace off me panty off of me, because that's how she sounded at the beginning of the conversation. She wouldn't sound so. And while I was speaking to her and she was talking about how we bloggers on social media always defending AD and everything, you have to wonder, because I'm going to be honest, sometimes I hear AD say certain things on our platform that I'm not in agreement with. Me not come and me not talk. Sometimes I will talk about it, but sometimes I just turn a blind eye and I just leave it. Me not bother say nothing about it. But when others do, I tend to come out and I tend to speak about it and everything. So yes, when she said bias and I sit and I think about it, she have a point right there. Because yes, she will say certain things. She dash her stone them. And me say it up to the other night. She come and she dash her stone on people and people answer. But we the bloggers, a lot of us, yes, what is going on social media, we are the ones to be blamed. we are really the ones to be blamed. And when I listen to this lady, and everything, I say, okay, so really what is going on? Maybe she's not the only one that is upset about it, that feel that way. Maybe others out there feel the same way. She's just the only one that is going to be honest enough to take up the phone and call me and tell me, say, looking at the dark, you're biased. She's the only one that is going to do that. And I appreciate the fact that she called me and she tell me that she's biased. Okay. I appreciate the fact that she called me and she want to trace me out, But Lorraine, please understand, one, Lady in the Dark is not one of those individuals that intend to scam people out of what they work hard for. Two, I am helping people from way back when. It's just the first I'm coming on social media and asking for help. And I said it to you also, and you gave me an idea. And I said it to you that I just normally help twice per year, back to school and Christmas, because I don't have the time. I have my 9 to 5 and I have my son that I have to take care of. So I don't normally help. But when I listen to you, and everything and what you say, I'm wondering, you really give me a good idea. I mean, I don't know how or what, but understand that not every time you see people come on social media and they say they want to help, and every time those individuals have bad intention. A lot of us on social media that you see are not even on social media that is helping people. We help out of our art. We help because we see that people really and truly are suffering. True. They're struggling, True. Especially when it comes on to back to school time. True. And the only way a lot of people really and truly is going to get to understand that is if you are in the middle of everything, you witness, you hear people talk about it, and you yourself experience it firsthand. That is the only time you're going to understand it. But I would really love and appreciate if everything that we spoke about, you go back on your platform and you tell it as it is. Don't fabricate anything. Just speak as it is. I don't know if while I was speaking to you, you were taping me or anything. It don't really matter to me still. But I hope that when you go on your platform, you speak the truth as we discuss it and everything. She spoke about AD and everything, what she's not in agreement with, why she's upset at her, because I had to ask her why they're living on the lady like that. And she stated it. She started to tell me why and everything. But at the end of the conversation, I left with a different impression of who Lorraine is. I am wondering now, who really is this woman, as I said?
You're going to find out.
I don't know who she is. It's the first time I'm speaking with her. I don't know a thing about her. Maybe on my platform I cover her maybe about 1 or twice before. I don't even know how many times I discussed her, because it was just when Trending Drama used to be on his platform playing her recordings. That was when I used to talk about her, because I used to hear it from Dwayne. She's not someone on social media that I followed. And I even explained that to her, that I don't follow her. She was the one that started to explain to me how she helped people, where she coming from, and so forth, because I did not know those things about her, because as I said, I don't follow her. When I listen to her, I just listen to her and hear and classify her.
When I voiced Prime for the very first time, guys. I was...
That's the commercial. But shall I find out?
One of AD-haters based on what I hear from other people's platform. But at the end of the conversation, I am wondering who is this woman, really and truly? Because it's like it is two different persons. On social media, you hear one person. When you talk to the person, you hear another person. So I'm wondering, who is this woman really and truly? I hope that she will understand that not everybody on social media, as I said before, do stuff to scam people. And everybody, where, as you see them start help 1 and 2 people, and everybody, they have no intention to start no charity. They don't have that. Them just do it out of the willingness of them heart, because them know say when it come on to back to school, people struggle.
True.
If you look at the type of people, a lot of them on social media who do charity, they don't work. Because charity takes time. If you don't have the time to invest in it, it don't make sense you take it up. Because if you take it up, it's just going to be like a Saturday, Sunday thing. If you take it up, especially when you have a 9 to 5, and when you do certain type of jobs, no matter how you come in contact with those individuals who are in need, it's very difficult for you to reach out to them because you don't want to get too close, too personal with them. You just want to deal with it on top, get certain things done, get certain information, and you call it a day. You don't want to get too involved with it and so forth. As much as though every single day you come in contact with people who are desperately in need of help. You come in contact with baby mothers who are going through rough times. I even mentioned to her that what I saw happen on AD Live with the baby mothers, that was one of the reasons I decided that I was going to help baby mothers. That was the reason why last December I assisted baby mothers, because of what happened. Because I come in contact with some that really and truly they're just in need of help. They just went through a bad situation, end up with a child and so forth, and they don't have no way out of the situation that they're in. A lot of them, they used to go to school, they drop out of school, they live with man beat them. They don't have nobody to keep the baby, so them stay home because they don't figure make nobody keep the baby, they have to pay, and they don't have it to pay anyone to keep the child, so they stay at home with the child. I even mentioned to her that I came in contact with a baby mother, and this baby mother not even did have food to eat. And when you hear the lady, when you ask, the lady tell you what she want, Pampers, formula, and they sitting.
Oh God.
And then when you ask, you have food? No. When you hear baby mothers say, they might ask for $500. When you ask, what you going to do with $500? Because in Jamaica, you know, it's $500 no money. You ask, what you going to do with $500? And they tell you that they want to buy a napkin, sanitary napkin with it, because they're still going through that. So they want to buy the maternity one to put on. When you hear a situation like that, Lorraine, it moves you to help people. So you have to understand, and not everybody where you hear take up, say them have help people, they don't have no intention to start no charity. And even if they had the intention, they don't have the time to do it. And not everybody here say I got help people have this intention, say, okay, they're going to take the items, they're going to go downtown, they're going to sell it, they're going to do this. No. That's
I need
not
to
how
see
it goes.
30 likes. I don't need to see 10 thumbs up. I need to see 30 more thumbs up. You're up here listening and watching. Like up the thing. Good.
Because a lot of people, you can't determine the real from the unreal because of what is going on with the scammers.
You love your news, but you don't want to like up the thing. Like up the thing, man.
Understand, and I said it to you, the lady in Jamaica, she helped a whole heap of people. And that's the reason why we love her.
Please.
And we appreciate her. I understand what you say and everything with the unregistered charity, and that the charity should register. Why you're running a charity and no money or nothing can go through your name when you have this and you have that. I understand everything that you're saying right there. But understand also, and I said this to you, that a lot of people, Western Union block them. And because Western Union block them, they have to ask people if they collect money for them. You have to understand that. So it was a pleasure speaking to you.
Hey.
I left with a different impression of who you are, and I hope that I am not wrong, because the individual that I speak to, what I realize, maybe what happened on social media is that you put on that tough face because you want to make people think say you're tough, but really and truly, the person that I spoke to this evening, I don't know if you just put it on because you were talking to me, you sound more on the soft side. You sound like someone who somebody can sit and talk to. I hope that I'm not wrong. Don't get that wrong, please. But I hope that I am not wrong. I hope that what the assumption that I'm left with, I hope that I am correct. So please, lady, understand I am not a scammer. This is something that I'm doing for years now. It's just the first. I am coming on social media and I'm putting it out there. It's just the first that I'm doing that. So I said it to you that I'm going to post your video and I'm going to listen to it, and I am going to. So thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Listen up. Listen. Hold on. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you guys very much. And this is part 2.
Introducing new Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Let me turn down this because
It's different.
I have a heart attack. Hold on. This is part 2. I love you guys. Don't forget to like up the thing because I want to love the video. Hold on. Hold on.
So please understand.
Alright, this is part 2. This lady in the dark.
Hi guys, can you believe it? After 10, and this lady is texting me and calling my phone after 10 in the night here in Jamaica. So therefore overseas it's after 11.
There you go.
Lorraine, please understand. We had a conversation today. I spoke to you respectfully. When I talk to you like that, I was not looking a friend or anything. That is just who I am. I just speak to every single soul that I come in contact with, even those that I know are problems. I just speak to them in that manner because of the type of individual that I am. So please don't think anything of it. Don't call my phone. Don't text my phone or anything. Okay? And I have to say thank you so much for the publicity. Guys, I receive an email and someone reached out to me via WhatsApp to say that they will be sending some money to their daughter, and the daughter will be taking that money to buy some stuff for me in July. And I just hope that those 2 persons that reach out to me already, I really hope and pray that I will get the assistance from them. But you know what's the funny thing? I'm thinking about something tonight. I am on social media now for over 2 years, and I am doing something like this, not the first time. And the first time I decided that I'm going to come and I'm going to speak about it on my platform, this lady now take it up on her head, reach out to me and everything, and having big discussion about it. So I was saying to myself tonight, you know what? I'm going to give this lady something to talk about. And when I said I'm going to give her something to talk about, I'm going to give her something to talk about, because clearly I realize, and I always said, anytime they see anybody, coming on social media, want to do anything or say anything, and once that person is associated to a particular individual, I realize that they always take it and try to twist it, hang it, and do all sort of stuff with it. I am listening out for the recording, because I know that the telephone conversation that we had this evening, it was recorded. So I'm listening out for it to come forth. Mm-hmm. But understand, Lorraine, that I am that type of person. No matter what the circumstance that I face, I am always respectful to people. I don't disrespect people. I don't call names. I try my best to don't do that. So I know that the conversation, you might think that, okay, I was reaching out to her, I have her. No, lady, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. Wow. So please, don't text me. Don't call me. She sent me a message since night saying that why I have up her picture, and I put out her number. And I was going to reply to it, and I decided that I'm not going to reply to it, Exactly. Me just kiss me teeth. And I said I wasn't going to change it. But then I remember something. For every single soul that I post something for, when I post the numbers, I always black it out. I don't put out person's telephone number or anything. And at times, I don't know if you all realize, when I'm posting His Majesty pictures or AD, I tend to cut off some part of their image. And I said, oh, you know what? Let me do the same to her like I do to all the others. So if you realize, I adjust the image. But don't think anything of that either, lady. Don't think that is soft or naive or anything like that. It is just out of respect, and I'm just treating you the same way like how I treat others. Okay? So don't think anything of it. It was a pleasure, as I said to you this evening. It was a pleasure speaking to you. But please don't text my phone, especially after 10 at night. No, text my phone then was the then time they are my bedtime. So please understand. I am going to give, since you're on the topic now and you want to talk about the dopey in the dark, I am going to give you something to talk about. This dopey, I will give you something to talk about. Since you want something to talk about, and since you don't like the fact that it don't, well, you said that you don't have a problem with people running charity. The problem that you have is people running charity and it's not licensed. As I always explain to people,
who is she?
I'm not into the charity because my lifestyle is hectic. But Lorraine, I am going to help people as much as I can, even if it's out of my pocket, like I always do. And just give you something to talk about. I never post them, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask 1 and 2 going forward so I can post them. I'm not going to post their entire body. I'm going to cut off the head part and just post go down so you can see. Since you want to talk about the dopey in the dark, lady in the dark, let me give you something to talk about. Don't text me. Don't call me. Good night.
Hear there? This is what happens when you entertain these people, okay? And she even recorded the conversation with her and all these things. So, you see, when you entertain these people because you want news, you see what she get now? Harassment, bullying. Who is it by? The same person. That's why you don't entertain them. You don't take no telephone call from them. You're not entertain them at all because them are crosses. Have a good day, guys.